I'm live. Okay. And now
I'll find the
how can I do that?
Google Mute tab.
Okay.
Live.
Live.
This one.
Okay.
And the comments. This
Paste.
let me. I'll go on the other one.
Back.
Yeah, you did it in the same one. No, you're here.
Okay. Oh dear. Okay. I hope somebody will figure it out. Does it work? What is the link? Okay. Let's see. Live. Doesn't go. Hey! Hello, Spela, you found me. Hello, my dear. It's my very first live, and we kind of messed it up a little bit. Now we needed to create a new one, so it's kind of technical issues still going on. Now I need to make sure that people can find me, so bear with me a little bit, okay? I need to send around the link now. Thank you, sweetheart. And I have no clue how to do this. Maybe here. Share. Yes, we're getting there. Okay. New link. Here we go. Okay. Hi, all good. Cool. Okay. I need some breaths. Maybe you want to join me, because that's the best way to ground ourselves into the new space. Hello, dear ones. Can you hear me well if I talk like this? Let me know how is the connection. If you can see me, perfect. Thank you, Spela. If you can hear me well, I hope so, because I don't have headphones with me. All right. There came one yes. Let me know also the other ones, if you can hear me, if you can see me good, if the connection is now hopefully established. I hope so. Okay. Right. Okay, perfect. Thank you for your feedback. So, welcome to this space, everyone. Oh, I need this myself today so much. We were coming from Germany today. So we drove with the car like 8 hours and it was pretty exhausting. I had to carry my little dog on my lap all the time, all the drive. So, and she couldn't rest, she couldn't sleep. So I feel quite tired and I feel a little nervous because this thing is the first happening in this way ever. And so, yeah, that's how I feel. And if you want to tell me how you feel right now, I would be very happy to read from you because I don't see anyone here. I basically know that Spela, you are here, and my love, Gregor, you are here. But other than that, I don't know who is in the space with us. So I'm very glad to feel you. So let me know, let us know, all the group, how are you feeling right now? There are really, really intense times going on right now, people. I'm so, excited to be alive right now. Um, just a second. I'm getting a message that I want to check. Okay, great. Yeah, we are in the middle of a huge, really huge shift right there. And today I was writing a newsletter, a love letter. Just a second. Spiela's writing quite intense time. Oh, so can sign that. Physical feeling tired every day after 12. After 12 noon. Yes, I can very much feel you. Let me give you a heart if I can. Yes. Yeah. Very intense. Very, very intense. Thank you, Spela, for your feedback. Appreciate it. I was writing today a love letter to my community, and I also wrote some possible symptoms of this ascension process where we are in right now, and there are really many, like on every level, physical, emotional, mental, spiritually. We are in it. It's like it's huge. It's really massive. And so, yeah, the best thing to do is for me really being gentle with myself, really having patience with myself, drinking a lot of good, energized, clean water. Of course, it's intense. Cheers. Especially also emotionally, everything comes up, like everything comes up that we wanted to, you know. I always say I'm the queen in ignorance, in ignoring what really is there and wants to be felt. And not because I don't feel to feel it, but in fact, because we have been conditioned so strongly that it's not good to feel a certain way, you know. Oh, mm. And it is. It really, really is. Also, if it's so intense that we have the feeling actually that we are bursting. Yeah. So, you know, we are all sitting here in the same boat, coming together today, and I'm so, so happy to be actually right now, right here, because as I said, I really need that too, you know. And every time I do it, and every time allow myself to go even deeper in this, what we are about to do today together, I'm just so thankful afterwards because it just like gives me my juice back, you know, and so much more juice than I had before. And with juice, I mean this divine juice, this nourishment on such a deep, profound level that nothing, like literally nothing else, can give us here on this beautiful um, planet. So yeah, if anybody else wants to say a word or two about how they are feeling, you know, I feel it's super important that we stay in exchange, you know, and and feel each other also to see that, hey, I'm not a crazy person. That's kind of quite normal, and many people experience this feelings or this phenomena, physical maybe as well, right now almost on a daily basis, you know, because I know from many people with who I am friends or also my clients, they get kind of afraid, you know, because they don't know all these things and it's something completely new for them. And they kind of get in panic and freak out a little bit internally, you know. Yeah. So that's why I feel it's super important to share all of these things, you know. And this is really here a safe space to do so. A very, very safe and sacred little wombi, you know, where you can share, where you can just really go deeper and relax. And if you have a trouser on or anything that kind of cinches you on, even though you're at home, most probably you don't, but you never know, then I really invite you to open up your stuff and to let this air. Maybe you want to still open a little window, a little bit at least, so you can leave this new oxygen deep into your body. And as I'm talking, I feel already I'm going deeper and deeper, and the words come less and less out actually, because this kind of goes into rest mode, and this is very much opening up right now. I can also feel how my heart gets warmer and warmer, and this is always a sign that the field that I was guided to initiate is really opening up itself. And today, when we drove here, actually, it started before in the night already. I got woken up at 3 o'clock, And I knew, okay, it's meant to be. I will be rested tomorrow enough to do this event. But I got some downloads, and I also saw and felt this space today, and I kind of felt how it's like a space that goes kind of like this, like a valley space, and it's like filled with light. And I also saw how some saints want to join for today. I I sensed the Holy Therese of Lisieux. She's here with us today. Maria Magdalena, very strongly with her grace. That's like, oh, when I feel this, I almost need to cry always. The Holy Francesco di Assisi is here today. And then I got a feeling about Padre Pio, the Holy Padre Pio, but I wasn't sure. And so I said, okay, just if you want, because I know his presence is very, very powerful and very initiating. And, I don't want to have him there if he doesn't want to, in a way. So I said, okay, I'm just going to let that go. And I give my thanks to this, what I was allowed to perceive for today. And then when we drove home from Germany, I saw a truck, and on the back of the truck was the picture of the Holy Padre Pio, even smiling, which you really don't see very often. And I was like very touched from this, and I knew this is the sign that also his presence is gonna be here with us today. So, yeah. I don't, as I said, I don't really see who else is here, but I know that not everybody is familiar with what we are doing today. So maybe I want to explain a few things. So just for your safety, that you feel safe carried through this happening, through this gathering. So it's the first time. There is not everything. I have no clue, basically. I have not much of a clue. Some things I got, but the other things are just spontaneously happening out of the moment, because this is how it works for me the best. My guidance, the tuning into this field, to this sacred space of the divine birther of all, into God, Goddess, or however you want to call it. I don't want to make a burden out of the words that we are using. So I call it consciously God, but I also am very open to all these other names, because in fact it doesn't matter how we call this divine space. It's one and the same. Okay. So when I say God, and I will say God a lot, just exchange it, and don't let it be a burden for going deep inside for you, and exchange it with the word that suits you the best, that you can connect to the best. Okay. That's always super important on my heart, because in previous events I noticed that people, we all have our concepts about how stuff should be called, and so we simply stay in the flow together. And it's gonna be like for approximately 10 to maximum 15 minutes. 15 minutes, yes, of being in this space, of this divine attunement. And and in the last 2 to 3 minutes, this is how I saw it, how I perceived it. I shall give through a frequency medicine activation. And this is the one thing. And this frequency medicine activation also shall give you then the hint, okay, in 2 to 3 minutes, it's over. So you slowly know to slowly come back and to receive this frequency medicine activations. Actually, you are already on my YouTube channel, so there are some already. I was guided to do many more of them, and I will, because it just feels so like aligned to my soul. So I know that's standing now in front of me to do many more of those. And a few you can already see on this channel, Golden Trinity. So, yes. Mm. Basically, I open up myself for God to give through what needs to be given now in this moment for this group of people. And it always also works afterwards. So not only in this moment when we are here together, this is going to work, this field that we are establishing now. By the way, every one of you, including me, is a co-creator of this today. Yes. So the more we are, the better. Today I see we are 5 people, or 5 people with me, maybe 6, I don't know. It's a beautiful, beautiful start. For the first one, I'm actually quite happy that it's not too many people. But I know that they are very, very strong people, and I feel you, also if I don't know you even. So we are co-creating this space. The deeper we all go, the deeper this space will even work on us. The deeper we really allow ourselves to be together in this space, to really be here and now, the deeper it will work in us, but then also make the ripples, right, into the whole. And this is this beauty of this, that we are not serving only ourselves, but we are serving with this event or this happening. I still don't know how to call it, to be honest, and it so doesn't matter, in fact. We are serving the whole. We are helping together that this frequency of God, as I call it, is rippled out into the whole and strengthened. And this means for us as individuals also that our ascension symptoms, so for example, this can be physically headaches, it can also have effects on the heart, so irregular heartbeats or heart palpitations. It can be nausea. It can be what I experience, for example, quite strongly is here and there, I feel like lightheaded. And then I have the sensation that this reality is like fading for a second and then comes back. So that is possible. And for sure, also some more, but I don't remember them right now all. Also emotionally, we are challenged as, I don't know if I can say this word here or if I get immediately like banned. The ones who know me know my words. We are very, very, very challenged. And this will continue. And my feeling is it's just the beginning. So also this is a huge reason why I was guided to do this happenings right here. to be able through this frequency that we tune into that our ascension symptoms are less, and that our resistance towards ascension, which we also sometimes have carry around with us subconsciously, so we have no clue basically about it, gets like softened. Yes. And it's just simply easier for our emotional body, for our physical body, and our mental body to do this transitional process. So I really invite you now to come here inside of our little cozy womb that we are, that already opened, but that we are also beautifying, intensifying today together. And I invite you to fully allow yourself now in a very, very cozy way. You can lay down, you can sit. The thing with laying down is you may fall asleep, which is nothing to worry about. Yeah. Also, there the activations happen. And still, it's different if you're consciously awake. So make it nice and comfortable for yourself. If you're sitting, make your spine really straight. You don't need to watch on the to see on the watch. I'm gonna from time to time do this so we don't just fully lose ourselves. So you don't need to really worry about anything right now. You can just be. You can just be. And today I'm going to guide you through the process of how to tune into a frequency. And this is a very, very powerful process which you can use for yourself then also afterwards. Every time you want to tune into a virtue, for example, I'm working a lot with virtues, a virtue like abundance, like love, self love, like compassion, for example. And the process of tuning in, I mean, this is one way, one very easy, very efficient way to tune into this process. I feel I cannot even hold my eyes up open anymore, so I'm just going to close them. Yes. The more we tune into frequencies, the more we manifest them into our reality. And for now, I invite you to tune into our beautiful small group. To go with your awareness into your heart space. To allow yourself to let every single thought that comes in go out again. So we don't want to fight the incoming thoughts For example, thought, oh, I still need to make the dishes. Oh, I still need to wash the clothes or whatever. You let it come inside and you let it go. So that means you don't attach yourself to this thought process. You just let it flow further. And this is already such a huge gesture for you, for yourself, a gesture of self love, because you're emptying yourself. You make yourself empty so that the divine has space to fill you up. Whatever happened today, you can let be through every out breath. And through every in breath, you can invite this fresh life force, this fresh oxygen into your system. And the deeper you allow it to go down into your belly, I even say into the upper thighs, so that you really feel the expansion of the air in this area. The deeper you allow your body to be nourished through this oxygen, through this life force, your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your soul. I invite you to check into your body and be with your intention, especially there where you are more tensed, where your muscles are maybe not as relaxed as you feel they can be. You can put your full attention in these spaces. And as if your attention, just having a smile, your attention in these spaces has a smile, smiling warmly into these areas, like a mother to its child. Warm, embracing smile. Warm, embracing smile. And then put your attention back in the heart space, vertical heart in the middle of your chest. And you might feel the warmth there. Of the space that we are now all together in the circle. And feel the other hearts connected in this space now. All people who joined today, and all the people that will join in the future and will watch. Hello. And if you feel it, you can just, like your heart space, would smile at everyone. Hello. Hello. And in this space, the heart space, and from this space, we can and we have the ability to tune into any frequency we want. For the skeptical ones between us, it's science. It's scientifically proven that this is happening. So let us tune in now into the divine birther of all, into God, Goddess, Creator, Absolute Consciousness, the womb of creation itself. So imagine in the middle of your chest is like a button, like you would have in the car, the radio. A button that you can move and search for different frequencies. Because in fact, this is also how the radio works. It tunes into different frequencies. Imagine it energetically, it doesn't need to be physical. In the heart space, can you feel it? And imagine yourself being like an antenna, a receiver who's able to switch to different frequencies. And now, so you can feel the difference, you can try to tune into compassion. So, what's important here is that you don't have to create it. You just, and this is the difference, this is the shift. You just need to tune into this frequency of compassion. Just let it tune in from your heart space with ease. You don't need to do anything. And this is the shift into the sacred feminine way of magnetizing, tuning into it, not wanting too much, just setting the intention. I tune into compassion now. And breathe deep down into the down part of your belly, almost into your thighs. Let the belly open up itself when you breathe in, and coming back down, back smaller when you breathe out. And tune in compassion. And feel in your body where and how can you feel compassion. And you perceive it in your very own perfect way. Feel in your body, where do you feel compassion the most? And how does it feel there? Is it more inwardly focused, or is it outwardly focused? Is it more spiraling inside or outside? Is it a wave? Allow yourself to stay a little more focused on this compassion, just so you get more and more exact in feeling it. What does your body want to do when you feel compassion, when you tune into compassion? And now that you got a feeling for this tuning in process, which some of you know because they visited my events, now let your heart space, let this receiver tune into God. God, Goddess. I am tuning into God. And perceive it. And let yourself go deep here, deeper than you ever were before. In the next 10 minutes, you have time to dwell, to drown, to be immersed into this divine space with all of us together and by yourself. In this space where everything is possible. And here you don't need to do anything, just be. Hey. Thank you so much for being with me in this space. For this time, I wish us all a good night, and that it might work further in you for your very, very highest good. Beautiful. And I'm gonna let you know one way or the other, for sure, over Facebook, when the next divine attunement is going to happen. I feel it's going to happen once a month. Or if you're subscribed to my love letter, for sure you will know. Or if we're friends, and we are friends. Thank you. My heart is full and warm, and I wish you that also yours is. If you want to give a feedback still, thank you, Spela. You did. Thank you too. See you next time. Bye, everyone.